military grade and what that means for you as a gun guy. So for the most part, military grade, all it means is it's something that's allocated to a certain contractor, and that it follows a certain specification guideline to be fit for military service. Now, apart from everything on here, the only thing that's different from what us as civilians can achieve is going to be this auto sear, so the mechanism, right? So if you look at your AR and you take it apart and you look at these walls, if there's no extra material here, then you have a low shelf upper, which means to put this fun little giggle switch in, all you need to do is drill a hole right there and commit a few felonies. Now, for the rest of us, you'll see a little extra material here, and then you'll see kind of this shelf be brought out, and that means you have a mid-shelf AR, which is something that's fairly common to keep your everyday citizen from turning their AR into an assault rifle. Other than that, everything else is pretty standard. The one thing is that military grade's not actually that good. For most of these guns, they're 2 to 3 MOA, and the max is 6. So what that means, if we transition over to my handy dandy whiteboard here, is MOA stands for minutes of angle. So if you shoot at 100 yards and your bullets impact within a 1-inch square, about 1.3 inches, then you have 1 minute of angle, right? And that means that at 500 yards, your standard deviation is going to be about 5.23 inches, which is the standard when you look at like SPRs and any high-end AR-15s. Now, to have a standard deviation or MOA of 2.3 inches at 100 yards means at 500 yards, you're going to be hitting somewhere around 10 to 15 inch groups. All right, and the max, which is what you'll see most of the time, because the military is not going to spend thousands of dollars replacing a bunch of barrels if they're still shooting just fine, is 6 inches. So that means at 500 yards, you're going to be shooting a 30-inch circle, and for them, that's something that they find is acceptable. But for most of your civilian platforms, you're going to see a lot better groups than that.